Hey tappers, hard subject, but we've got to address it. Let's talk about secondary gains. Now, a lot of times when we're struggling with releasing something, it's because there's a secondary gain involved. Well, what does that even mean? It means that when we look at what's in front of us that we're trying so hard to let go of, at first, it's a bother. But secondarily, there's something we're benefiting from there. There's a secondary benefit. And that is the root of what needs to be addressed because the brain won't let that go. Some examples can be how you want to lose weight, but no matter what you try, it's not working. Well, that weight is a nuisance in some format or other. But secondarily, your brain believes that that's what's keeping you safe. And it's going to let you be bothered by whatever else is in the way, even if it's a health problem, because it's not going to let go of that safety. Your brain could be holding you back from reaching a goal. It could be a financial goal, an educational goal, a social goal, all of because you being seen, you shining, you showing your true self is too dangerous. It could make you a target. It could make someone who loves you abandon you. It could make someone who you have a very brittle relationship with cut you off entirely. And while these may not be logical, and as you're hearing them, you might be thinking, well, that's not a healthy circumstance anyway. The subconscious brain doesn't have the same metrics as your conscious thinking does. Therein lies the problem with how sticky it is. This is where EFT is so helpful because it takes a very long time and a very hard process of poking and experimentation to find the right pain points to get the brain to shift where it is. Whereas with EFT, you just tap and talk about it like this. First, we're going to validate. Of course, I believe that this keeps me safe. Or of course, I want to hold on to this and I don't want to make myself a target. That makes sense. It is right for me to want to feel safe in my environment. It's right for me to want companionship or to be loved or to be seen as worthy. I wonder, when did I decide that this was connected to that? And you may have something pop up in your head. Great, you can release that. If you don't have something pop up, you can continue like this. Even if I'm not sure when I made that decision, I'm sure at the time it was the best decision that I could make. And I forgive myself and I acknowledge myself for anything and everything that's needed to heal that experience. And thirdly, this is really important. I wonder, do I still need this metric? Is this still the only way that I can be safe? Or have I succeeded to a point to create a different safe place for myself? Can I release the thing or receive the thing and still be safe? And you may get a yes, you may get a no, you may get a kind of sorta. And you may need to go into, well, other people will also make their own decisions because you really might lose some people in your life when you gain or release this thing that's in your way. And that is a reality. So then it comes down to, do you deserve to be who you are? And can you allow them to make their own decisions rather than sacrificing yourself to try and control the way that they're going to feel about you? Because it's a really unfair metric for you to have to live by. Like I said, I know this is a touchy subject and there's a lot of layers to go into this, but hopefully that gives you a really good start to be able to start exploring how this could really revitalize your chances to achieve those goals and those feelings inside of who you know you are. If you have questions, let me know them. I'm thinking about you and I love you. Talk to you soon.